Although Julius Caesar never directly interacted with Christianity or the Church, his influence on Roman society and governance profoundly shaped the cultural and religious environment into which Christianity would later emerge. Caesar's rise to power marked a pivotal shift in Rome as he cultivated intense personal loyalty from his troops and centralized authority, setting a precedent for leaders who followed him. By the time of his assassination in 44 BC, Caesar had laid the groundwork for a model of leadership in which loyalty to an individual rather than the republic became essential. One of Caesar's most lasting impacts was his introduction of a new type of reverence for Roman leaders. After his death, Caesar was posthumously deified by the Senate, and his adopted heir, Octavian, later Augustus, used this deification to bolster his own legitimacy. This act of honoring Caesar as a god transformed Roman views on leadership, creating the first link between political loyalty and the worship of emperors. As the empire expanded, emperor worship became an institutionalized practice, intertwining loyalty to the state with reverence for the emperor as a quasi-divine figure. This system eventually grew into a religious expectation, as temples to emperors were erected and public ceremonies demanded veneration for Rome's leaders. Emperor worship became a cultural cornerstone, with emperors positioned as semi-divine protectors of the state and its values. For early Christians, this reverence for emperors as godlike figures posed a direct challenge, as monotheist Christians were prohibited from participating in emperor worship, placing their allegiance to God in conflict with the demands of the state. Julius Caesar's legacy then established a loyalty system that later became a point of tension and competition between the Roman Empire and Christianity, as the latter rejected any worship outside their devotion to Christ.